I saw on I think it was when they were playing West Virginia, they put up some future dream sheet that she had done in elementary. What class was that?
Third grade.
So tell me about that, because her dream was like, her number one dream was to be in the WNBA.
I honestly don't remember. We did that for a while every year, but it was really cool just to see, her handwriting and have it back up there again because it brought back memories.
Yeah. I thought it was adorable, like all her dreams and things. So, can all of you guys just kind of tell me what she was like as a student there?
Very competitive.
She was always very, very smart.
Yeah.
The passion and the drive, the tenacity that you see on the court, you could see on the playground every day.
And in second grade, we do a biography fair. And I will never forget, I don't even know if she did her biography on a basketball player, but someone next to her had a basketball. And my mom happened to be in, like, to see all the kids for this fair we had. They dressed up and brought props. And my mom remembers Caitlin spinning the basketball on her finger, like, and my mom was like, "Oh my gosh, she's going to be something someday." I was like, "She sure is." And so that's my mom's claim to fame now.
Of course.
When she was in first grade, she's mentioned it in one of her interviews about this rocket math that we did in first grade. And it's just to better yourself with your facts. And so you would pass levels. If you get them right in a minute, then you go on to the next level. She took it to a whole new level, and it became very competitive, that she wanted to be everybody's level in the classroom because she's very competitive. So it was, I was like, Caitlin, it's not about you and the other ones. It's just about you, So
right, you don't.
But that's just her competitiveness, and she's a very bright girl, very smart.
Yeah. Math and science, all those angles and things. I mean, her intelligence was always very high. But we always want our students to try their best, right? Just do your best. But she wanted to be the best.
Right.
Yes.
Not just her best, she wanted to be the best. Always, in everything she did.
I was just going to say, I think when you see Caitlin on the court and you see her interviewed, she is who she is, and she's not putting on any sort of show. That's Caitlin. Caitlin is Caitlin, and that's what you get regardless of the environment she's in. She's never held back of who she truly is.
That's what I was going to say. Like, she's real.
Yeah.
Like, when I see her, I still think of that 8, 10, 12-year-old that we saw in the hallways. That's how I still see her, because she's still the same girl.
And you can still see it in her. It is funny when she is interviewed. It is like seeing the Caitlin that we knew when she was in our halls. It's the same girl.
Yeah, and she just went toe to toe with all the boys, and like, it didn't matter who she was playing against or what she was doing, whether academics or outside at recess.
I think I told her when she came back to visit us last May, I said, when I watch you on the basketball court, those faces that I see you make, I can picture that same girl sitting in my fourth grade classroom making those same faces at me, where there was like, something that happened in math or science, or she wanted to do better. She was frustrated with herself, or she was, super happy and pumped up that she did well. It's like, I said I have a hard time when I watch her play basketball. It's like, wait, that's that same girl that I see looking back at me in my classroom, not this, superstar.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Our Indiana Fever tickets are like almost sold out now, and it's such a good thing for women, because as a female sports writer, women's sports just don't get, and I just love what she's brought to that. And I have 3 teenage boys. They want to watch women's basketball because of Caitlin Cole. So it's so cool.
I wanted to watch the women's tournament even more so than the men's tournament.
Yeah.
Like, just because there is that excitement, and I mean, so many amazing players, right? Like, that are just making the sport awesome, but like, it is exciting. Yeah.
And I don't think if it wasn't for Caitlin, I wouldn't know who, like, Juju Watkins was, or or Van Lith, or
Angel.
Yeah, you just wouldn't, because you're following it so much now.
Yeah,
Did you
I
guys
hope she knows how much she has elevated the game for women everywhere. I just hope she knows that and recognizes that.
Aw. Do you guys have sports teams at your school?
Yes.
So did she play sports there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Mike?
So yeah, we have middle school, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade basketball, softball, track. But you know, they always talk about playing against the boys, right? And I remember because I have a son that's a year older than her. So I remember that game when his team knew that she was going to be playing up a year against their boys' team. And I tell you what, they did not want to lose, but they did. They did. But so there's a lot of truth to that, you know, how she played against the boys. And honestly, I was kind of like, okay, I have to see this. Why is she playing against the boys? And this was probably like 3rd grade, you know? And when I saw her, I was like, yep, this is where she belongs.
One of my memories of her too is at recess. It didn't matter what sport was in season. She was out there with all the boys, hustling and you know, not afraid to like tell them her opinion, just very passionate.
Oh, so she's been a strong woman from day
Yes.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Always. When she was in high school, she even came back and volunteered as a middle school basketball coach for the girls here, and was, I think, one of my good friend's daughter's coach. And I'm pretty sure they won the championship.
Yeah.
Caitlin's team that she coached too. So that was cool that she was able to come back and coach those girls on her own time.
Are you just so proud of her? Like what would you say to her if you could just talk to her right now?
Yeah, I think just telling her how proud we are. We're so proud of her. We're proud of all the students that we've had. And it's so amazing to see them go and grow up and find success in whatever they do. But it's just amazing to see her success, and yeah, just let her know how proud we really are of her.
It's kind of a dream as a teacher to be able to know where your former students are, right? Like, I wish I knew where all my former students were.
Right.
And to be able to see her reach her goal on the national stage, we get to follow her journey.
Right.
And that's really exciting.